Hi, quick question. What are you trying to achieve with your 5S+1? If you have a 6S or 5S+1 program, what are you trying to accomplish with it? How have you rolled it out to your employees? Hi, Brian McCruder, Black Belt Lean Thinking. And the reason I asked that question is I have seen on countless occasions businesses trying to implement 5S+1 without understanding its purpose. And they'll start doing things that don't drive a behavior. And it creates lots of frustration. It hurts the credibility of management and those that are trying to drive the 5S. And it can make the whole thing unravel. And with the bad taste in your mouth of all that happening, it's very hard to get it back on track or to do it in the future. So remember, the purpose of 5S+1 is simply to surface problems. Everything you do in regard to 5S+1 is to drive a behavior. If it's not driving a behavior, don't do it. Again, I've seen a lot of people in organizations get involved in 5S and do things that are almost comical. And I'll give you a couple examples. I've been into a few people's offices or work areas where they're the only ones who work on it in that area. And they'll have labels on their phone saying phone, or they'll have a border outline where they put anything from their stapler to this or that. So kind of pretty, very organized, but I'll ask them, are you the only one that works in that area? Yes. Okay. Does anyone else come in and borrow your tools ever? No. Then why did you do that? Again, if you need a label on your phone to tell you it's a phone, whatever impairment that's keeping you from recognizing that's a phone, that label's probably not going to help. Again, we need to drive behavior. When people see us do things that are just kind of silly because the system says we do it this way, oh man, you lose credibility and everything goes out the window. Remember this, what we're doing with Lean, with 5S+1, technically is non-value added. Customers don't care about it. You're not impacting the product in any way. You're not changing the form or function. By definition, that 5S work is non-value added. The way you're going to benefit from it is by controlling behavior, surfacing problems. And again, it's a powerful tool that will do a lot of good. It's great at surfacing those 8 forms of waste. One of the ways I will often teach 5S+1 would be like, say I have a whiteboard and I'll actually show whiteboards where I've got it just filled with drawings and letters and words and messages. I mean, it's just full. And I'll tell them, if I wrote an important message down, like call your wife or whatever, in that busy board, you never notice it because it just blends. That's the whole point of 5S. If every day it's cleaned, and when you come in, it's clean, and when you go home, it's clean, and you come in one morning and there's a message there saying, phone your wife, Bill, not the wife's name Bill, phone your wife. Whatever. You get the idea. We're driving a behavior. We're eliminating searching and looking for things, and we're making information pop out. That's the purpose of 5S+1. Again, if what we're doing doesn't drive a behavior, don't do it. And when you're doing this stuff, make sure you understand the behavior you're trying to control. And don't label your phone or your stapler. It's just silly. Thank you, Brian McCruder, Black Belt Lean Thinking.